Midgets Adventures Journey to Bakas Cottage by Robert Ban and Catherine Lake. Once upon a time there was a midget called Aeon. She was a restless creature and could not keep quiet at home.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Now I know my ABC. Next time won't you sing with me?
Her father suggested that she visit Bakas and Dida, who lived in a cottage deep in the woods.
And if you're lucky,
Her father said.
you might get to have some of Bakas' special scones.
So Aeon set off with a picnic basket full of food to give to Bakas and Dida. On the way, she met a snail who introduced himself as Herbert.
Where are you going, Aeon?
Asked Herbert.
I'm taking some food to Bakas' cottage,
Replied Aeon. So Herbert offered to keep her company if Aeon would carry him for a while. Herbert was good company and wanted to know more about Bakas' delicious scones. They were so engrossed in their conversation that they soon became lost.
Where are we? I think we are lost,
Said Aeon. Herbert thought for a moment and then replied,
Maybe we should try going back that way. 3, 4, box at the door. 5, 6, be careful, don't trip. 7, 8, hurry, dinner won't wait. 9,
While they were trying to retrace their path,
11, 12,
Aeon and Herbert encountered a hippo who seemed to be singing a song Aeon hadn't heard before.
16, I miss my favourite feline Nixie. 17, 18, the doggies are waiting. 19, 20, and there's 20.
Aeon decided to ask the hippo if it knew where they were,
3, 4,
but the hippo had no
5,
clue.
6, be careful,
It just looked at the basket of food and
9, 10, have you seen Teta Jen? 11, 12, is that Bakas scones I smell? 13,
gobbled it all up.
Tweety's being naughty. 15, 16,
Aeon was upset, so she and Herbert left to try and find their way to Bakas' cottage without the hungry hippo. The duo came across a very tall house in the woods. Aeon wondered who lived there, since it clearly wasn't Bakas' cottage. In the window, Aeon could see 2 sad-looking cats. The cats began pleading for Aeon to let them outside to play. Aeon felt sorry for them, so she opened the window and the 2 cats leapt out and ran off into the woods, squealing their thanks as they went. Then Teta Jen burst out of the house and
Pat, Smudge, get back here.
ran after the 2 cats, calling for them to come back. As the day drew on, the 2 realized how hungry they had become when they caught a smell of cooked food wafting from a burrow. They agreed to go inside and find out who lived there. Inside, there was a giant-sized table. The smell of food was coming from the table, and nobody was home. Aeon had to struggle to get onto the table, but she managed, and there she saw the delicious food and began eating. After she had finished eating, Aya became sleepy, so she curled up with Herbert beside her and they both took a nap. While they slept, old Bob of the woods returned to his burrow to find that someone had been eating all of his food and was now sleeping in Nessie's bed.
Berg ding blast!
Aya awoke startled to see old Bob and his dog. Old Bob growled,
Hey, Midget, did you eat my supper?
Aya didn't answer. She quickly grabbed Herbert and ran past old Bob. Aya ran straight out the burrow entrance, looking back to see if old Bob was behind her. Aya kept running till her little legs were tired and she was certain she was far enough away to stop. She had been lost for so long now that she was beginning to think she would never find Bakas' cottage. Suddenly, Aya spotted Didda's pigeons flying above the treetops.
Didda's pigeons!
She ran excitedly in the direction of the pigeons until Bakas' little cottage came into view. Didda, Baka and Tweet were glad to see the midget coming to visit, and they were happy to meet Herbert too.
We got lost, but I saw the pigeons.
Aya told them everything that had happened. Baka and Didda reassured Aya and told her,
Don't worry, everything will be okay.
You are safe now. Let's go inside where it is warm. Aya spent the rest of the day with Baka and Didda. Later on, Aya was excited when Baka brought out a plate of her special scones to share. The end.
One, two, follow the clues. 3, 4, box at the door. 5, 6, be careful, don't trip. 7, 8, hurry, dinner won't wait. 9, 10, have you seen Teta Jen? 11, 12, is that Bakas scones I smell? 13, 14, Tweety's being naughty. 15, 16, I miss my favourite feline Nixie. 17, 18, the doggies are waiting. 19, 20, and there's toys aplenty.